This video is actually similar to videos I made before about the cost of living in Cambodia, Southeast Asia. But people actually say to me that I do live the luxurious life. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. You can decide. So this is my house here where I live, and I've been living here for 3 years. It's in a community about 10-15 minutes away, maybe 20 minutes by motorbike into the city centre. Siem Reap is not a big place. So if you do live in the countryside, you do need some kind of transportation. A motorbike is ideal. A motor scooter, something under 125, can get you to A to B, and you can be within a supermarket. One is called Macro, which is 2 kilometers away. You can do it on a bicycle, but that would be the closest one. I prefer a better one at the other end of the city called Anchor. Is it? I've forgotten the name. Anchor Market. But let's go into this week by week. So how much is... Now, this is per week, and you may think this is a little bit extravagant, but it is about $200 per week. This is for two people, my beautiful partner and I, and also my two kitty cats. And I would say we spend a bit over $210 per week. This is for fresh milk. This is for some frozen food from the UK, some sausages, for example, your toothpaste, your mouthwash, your washing powder. So every week on Thursday, my girlfriend and I, we go to the supermarket and we get all the necessities there. But also we have a market literally that you could walk to here, and also another market about 1 kilometer away into a small village in the countryside there. But on average, it is 210. Don't forget we have two cats, and we do get them cat food, and they would eat maybe $5, maybe $6 of food per day. And that's our cost of living here just for the food. Next one is transportation. As I mentioned earlier, we do have our own motorbikes. I have one which is a Honda, and my girlfriend has one which is a Benelli, which is actually okay, 2 years old, both working fine. The cost of the gasoline is about, you could say, $5 each for going in and out of the city quite often. And then the service for it, the last service for the Honda, because it was like 1 year old, was $15, but that is under the 2-year free service. The Italian one, or the Benelli one, is, well, they say free service, and that equals, or every oil change is like every 1,000 kilometers, $9, because they also change the engine oil. They have free service, and anything which is wrong, they will tell you if it happens. But so far, maybe because they are relatively new, everything is okay there, not too expensive. Electricity. Now, if you live in a house, your electricity is about 20 cents per unit, per kilowatt. If you live in an apartment, it's 25 cents. And our average bill, is about 100 to 110, sometimes less, sometimes more. Summertime here, which has just gone, was really hot. Our electric was 140, but we do have free air conditioning units, and one of them will be running, it near enough run for 24 hours a day. So I'm in the, you could say, the studio now, and may have the air conditioning on. Later today, I will be downstairs watching TV, and the air conditioning will be on. So these are just one at a time, not all three of them running. Then we have TV, we have a refrigerator, we have the washing machine. So it's about 100. I'm not too sure if you think that's expensive or you think that is cheap, but some people say, wow, that's quite luxurious that you do have free air conditionings in your home, in every room, but not the toilets. Going out once in a blue moon, maybe once or twice a week, we will go out for dinner or we will go out for lunch. You can have a really nice lunch in a small cafe for under $10, like $9, including a soft drink like Coca-Cola or a lemon sparkly kind of drink. And you could have a main course with that. And yeah, it's about at night. You can go up a bit more. You can go up quite a lot if you want to and eat in, let's say, a nice restaurant like Red Piano right in the middle and the heart of the city. Angelina Jolie went to this restaurant, and for two people you're going to pay maybe $21. I would go for a hamburger, which is about $7.50, and girlfriend would go for something like the baby back ribs, which would be a lot more, like $8 or $9. Couple of drinks on top of that. It goes for about an average of you could say, yeah, about 20. Pizza, there are quite a few nice pizzerias. We would go to Flying Zebra, and one pizza with a couple of drinks would be about $13-14. So that's going out. And another recurring charge is the community charge. Every 6 months we will pay this, and it's around about $71. What that includes is the cleaning of the community. So they have some cleaning ladies that go around sweeping the leaves, etc. You also have a garbage service which comes once or twice a week. You just put your garbage outside. They even separate the garbage for you because they can make money on it. And you do have quite a few engineers around, so if there's any problems with the water or you want something installed which involves some drilling or something, you can ask them to do it. They are a little bit pricey to do, but they actually in general do a good job. Earlier this year, well, a couple of months ago, we had problems with the water. It was related to the pump. We had to buy a new pump and a electronic gadget on top that can do the it automatically switch the pump on and off when we need the water, let's say in the upstairs bathroom when you're taking a shower, for example. And that's the community. I know a lot of people ask me about the health insurance. I really can't help you with this one because I do have something from the United Kingdom called Bupa, and I've had it ever since I was traveling for since 1989 actually, and I pay not a lot because I've never actually been to hospital any time. So they've had this reoccurring charge now for 36 years, and it hasn't gone up. It's like a no claims premium. I have been into hospital, but it was something small, so I just paid cash with that one and done. So my friend, actually, who's a bit older than me, he does live in Thailand, and I think he pays something like $1,200, I think, per year. And that covers near enough everything. I really don't know nowadays about the medical exam, etc., etc. So for a ballpark figure, for the insurance, for a lot of people, I would say 1,000 to 200. Divide that by 12, and then you got that monthly expense. So the choices of living in Cambodia, Southeast Asia, this city here in particular, Siem Reap, do vary. And I do have other ones, maybe 3 or 4 times a year. I would go off to Thailand just to visit my friends and take a break. My partner goes off on holiday as well to go and visit mum, etc. We have Christmas, which we do like to celebrate. We do have birthdays, and we do have special occasions, etc., etc. So you would say, as I said, a pretty good lifestyle you can do for 2,000. If your budget is higher, like 2005, I think you can class yourself as into the luxury style. It's something that you wouldn't even dream about in New York City or London, to live like this. The bad things people would say is the humidity, and it can get very hot. This summer was at 40 degrees, and the air conditioning was struggling. So we had to put in some electric fans just to make ourselves cooler. Didn't want to go out during the daytime and you would just go out early in the morning or late in the evening. But the shops do open till late, like the supermarket would be 9 or 10 o'clock. So you can do this when it's a little bit cooler, and they do open quite early, again, like 8 o'clock in the morning. And it's open 7 days a week. Even when there's some kind of holiday, you would find out the essential shops, what time they would open, what time they would close. But the supermarket and small markets would be open because these people do need to make money. The cat shop or the vet shop or the pet shop where we go to, then they would tell us, because they do close on special occasions, and some restaurants will as well. But they will also inform, because most people are quite polite and not too shy to speak the language. I hope it was helpful with some prices, and again, you can live here for a lot cheaper than we do. But we do have this retirement kind of benefit that I worked really hard to get to, hence I was able to retire at 44 years old and just enjoy a very simple life. But you could say, it's not eating caviar and champagne every day. Basically, who wants to do that anyhow? It's nice once in a while to have a glass of champagne, and caviar I think is disgusting. But it's just living a very comfortable lifestyle, and obviously you do need the money for it, but compared to, you could say, the United Kingdom and London, what could you get for $2,500? Maybe it would just cover your rent, for example, or the mortgage on your tiny one-bedroom apartment in the far northeast of London, for example. If I'm wrong, don't think of it as an insult. I have lived in London, I was raised in London, and I started traveling when I was 20 years old. And really, I don't think of actually living anywhere else. I don't think, oh, should I go and live in Thailand, for example? It's more exciting. I think I'm just happy. If I do need the excitement, then I can afford to go on holiday. I don't know, even 5 or 6 times if I choose to do so. But I'm just so happy here. And is it a luxury lifestyle? Well, that's up to you to decide. Thank you so much for your time, and I will see you shortly on the Asia show. My name is James. Bye-bye for now.